Welcome to this CADbert video presentation on stairs. Specifically, we'll be discussing straight stairs in this video because the stairs element for straight stairs is unique in that it can vary the number of stairs that you input based upon the dimensions of the stairs. So let's get started. For the stairs demo, we'll be starting off with this room here. And I've already added a landing up in the corner here using the counter element, and the landing is a 4x4 foot landing. And notice that we're in edit structure mode since that's the mode where stairs may be added. So I'm going to add my stairs to this edge, but I'm using this wall as my reference just because I want the stairs facing in this direction. So if I click on this wall and do an add, and I come down here and select stairs, now you'll notice that there's a few different shaped options for stairs. For the purposes of this video, we'll be focusing on the straight stairs because the straight stairs is treated differently than the other stairs, and you'll see why that is. So we'll click on that, and you'll see that the first thing that comes up is that you're asked to enter the stair tread dimensions. So the first dimension is the tread depth, which is measuring from this riser at the end of the step back to the nose of the tread. And you're also asked for the tread overhang, which is how much that tread overhangs the riser below it. And by default, you'll see the program's filled in 10 inches for the tread depth and 3/4 of an inch for the overhang. And you can change that to anything that you want, but what the program will do is, knowing the tread depth and the tread overhang, it'll take the tread depth and subtract the tread overhang to get the footprint for each step. And so if I click on next, like I said before, I want the stairs facing in this direction, so that's why I selected this reference. And as you can see here, the default tread depth is 9 and 9¼ inches, and so like I said, it took the tread overhang, which was 10 inches, and subtracted off that 3/4 to get 9¼ and here we have a default width. So I'm going to clear that width and put in our depth, the same as the landing, which is 4 feet. And for now, I'm going to keep this depth here as the depth of a single tread. And so I will click next. And for positioning, I want it right up against this wall and 4 feet out from the wall to match with the landing. And there I've placed my single tread. So once I have my first tread, I can go here, and since I know in this case there are 7 steps, I'm just going to click on this, do a copy, and I want it heading out in this direction, and I know that it's right up against the other step, so I'm going to do that. And so there's my second step, and then for the others I'm just going to do a repeat. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and there I have my steps. Now these are individual steps in this case, so if you want to, you can use the group option, and I'm going to go one by one, adding all these steps to my group, and then I select group, and I'm going to save that group. So now if I go in here and view the dimensions of the group, you'll see that the width is 48 inches and the depth is 64 and 3/4 inches. So another way to generate these stairs would be to know this depth or measure this depth ahead of time, 64 and 3/4, that depth being the the basic area that the steps will consume from a bird's eye perspective. So again, that's 64 3/4. So I'm going to go now, and I'm going to actually delete this group and add those stairs again. So we'll start like we did before, which is selecting this wall as our reference. Do an add operation, select stairs, and then select the straight stairs. The tread dimensions we want to leave as is. And for the overall stair dimensions, we still want it 4 feet wide. And for the overall depth, we're going to put in that 64 and 3/8 number. And click on next. The emulator is running a little slow at the moment. And for positions, we'll put it up 0 feet from this wall, and we want it 4 feet out from that wall. And click on done, and you'll see that it replicated the stairs to fill the space. So we have all of our 7 stairs. And if you click on the element, you'll see that it does treat it as a single element. Now, if I were to resize these stairs at this point, first it gives me the option to change the tread dimensions. I will leave those the same. And instead of having a 64-inch depth, let's say I took 10 inches off of that and make it 44 instead. And then select done, and you'll see that the emulator is running slow. You'll see that it shortened the depth and cut off 2 of the stairs. And I can now move this relative to the wall. Again, I want this 4 feet away, so I'm going to clear this, put 4 feet, and now it's back up against the landing. So that wraps up our presentation on stairs. Be sure to check out additional videos on our YouTube channel and check out our CADbert website as well.